this is Clayton. Now, the reason I'm making this vlog-style review for the latest My Little Pony episode is because I have some unfortunate news for all of you. According to Hasbro, My Little Pony is going on an indefinite hiatus in the middle of Season 5, and we won't get any more episodes until November. It's unfortunate, but if they had to pick one episode to leave us off with on the halfway point, this one is definitely it. So, the episode Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep is, in my opinion, one of the best episodes of the series so far. It's got some of the best animation of the series. It's got a ton of interesting things happening in the background. The writing's incredible. It really delves into a really personal message about feeling guilt and how you should get over your personal guilt in order to assist people in the present. That the past shouldn't harm you, and that you should focus on the present when it comes to the problems you can solve, which will make up for what you did in the past, well, for the most part. Now, in my opinion, this is easily the best episode of Season 5 so far, mainly because of the portrayal of Princess Luna. The fact that she feels so much guilt for her actions in the beginning of the series, becoming Nightmare Moon, and her inner demons manifest into this little parasite called the Tantabus. And this Tantabus can go into a person's dreams and turn them into nightmares. And Luna did this so she would keep repeating the same nightmare over and over and over, and she would practically torture herself so that she would never become the same pony that she was back in the premiere of the series. The message is actually incredibly strong, and I think that if there was any character that should learn this message, it would be, well, Princess Luna. And it's nice that we have a Luna episode in the series again, since the last one I remember off the top of my head was Luna Eclipse back in Season 2. And so, the fact that we get to see more of her character, and the fact that there are so many creative visual gags in the various ponies' dreams that the Tantabus goes into. For example, there's one scene where Rainbow Dash is fighting a bunch of changelings. That was interesting. There is one time where Filthy Rich ends up fighting the Tantabus with money. I thought after we saw him in Testing 1, 2, 3, you know, that background appearance that he had, I thought that would be the last we'd see of him. But nope, he's back in style. It makes me like him a little more. Angel Bunny gets transformed into this hideous monster, not unlike his actual personality. At least the crew's being honest about that one. And possibly my favorite is a joke where they turn Big Macintosh into Princess Big Mac. The reason I say that's a visual joke is it's because in BabsCon 2014, during one of the voice actor panels that I attended, it turns out Peter New, the voice actor who voices Big Mac in the series, came to the panel dressed up with alicorn wings and an alicorn horn and a dress, while someone decided to play Behold Princess Twilight while he was headed towards the panel. So we all jokingly called him Princess Big Mac. Just the fact that the crew acknowledged that event in the show is downright incredible. And to end this review off, it's, in my opinion, easily a 9.5. Very close to being perfect. One of my favorite episodes, not only of Season 5, but the whole series now, in my opinion. Even though it's essentially turns into one big, long action scene at about the halfway point. But the story's strong enough to support it, in a sense. It's similar to The Avengers in a sort of way. The Avengers was a huge action scene throughout the last half hour, but the story makes it so that the story's good enough to the point where it supports that final action scene that takes up the majority of the climax. This episode was written by Scott Sonneborn, who unfortunately, I didn't feel like he would write a very good episode in Season 5, considering that his previous 2 episodes for Season 4, Some Pony to Watch Over Me and Tradia, were sheer torture and were considered by many fans, myself included, as 2 of the worst episodes that Season 4 had to offer. Shockingly, though, his Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep more than makes up for the previous 2 episodes sucking. So it's nice that Scott was able to return and improve the way he did in the show. So, that's my review of Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep, and you won't get a lot of My Little Pony reviews in a while, so hey, this one is going to have to do. Okay, bye now.